hottest car, all for you. This is what we do. The inconvenience will eventually be luxury. Just wait for it, wait for it. Trust the process, show some peace. Blah 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 blah. Trust the process, show some patience. It's weird to wait for something you want, but if you're not willing to wait, then it's probably not what you really want, because you haven't thought it through. Did you really want that bitch inside of you? If you think about it, and I've thought enough about it for everybody, because nobody else seems to want to think about any motherfucking thing. And the brain cells are all fried, but it won't subside. All the technology will destroy everything long before everybody has the opportunity to take their gender and put it in a blender. They won't be able to do that because of the radiation. Or the AI stimulation, simulation, whatever you want to call that, doesn't matter. It's what it's doing to you. It's not the label, but everybody wants a label, especially here in this free country. You know, I ended up talking to this guy for a while tonight. Another conspiracy head. Yeah, because he was talking about, like, energy and shit, you know. Talking about how we're all one. If we remember that we could be anyone else. And of course he was bitching about the capitalist system. Why not? Everybody in the restaurant industry is gonna bitch about the capitalist system, which is kind of funny because, like, the restaurant industry, you know, as many have pointed out to me, the obvious hypocrisy, or what they would think is total irony. Why are you bitching about something? It's not total irony, but they would say that because they're ignorant. But anyway, most people don't know what that word means. Well, just bitching about something while you're in it, while you're profiting from it, you're doing something with it. I get it. It's like Marxists whining about capitalism on their smartphone, you know? That's a little weird, it's a little weird, it's a little weird, it's a little weird. But this world keeps proving that it can be even weirder than yours truly. Yours truly is weird. But I'm not hurting anybody. Unless, of course, you count making them think. But I'm not trying to hurt anybody. But people get upset when you make them think. They get upset, they don't know what to do. They just want to forget everything you told them. Say, no, that can't be true. That can't be true. You're full of shit. You're a lunatic. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to look up anything that you say, even though I have this device on me every day, all day, where I can look anything up and everything up, but I still choose to look up the same shit, so I go along with my little confirmation bias. You know what I'm saying? That was a good little rant there. Nice little musical rant. That's my polemical. But no, I don't subscribe to this culture in any form or fashion. I don't choose to go along with it. if I can avoid it. And if I can avoid it, I will go out of my way. I'll jump through hoops of fire, motherfucker. Don't think that this passion ever doth expire, because I have God in my heart. And if you have God in your heart, Satan can infiltrate your head. And all the bullshit from all the bullshitters outside of you, they try to toss you all these psychic darts, as my friend Lauren says. Psychic darts, yeah, that's true. That's what they do, that's what they do. They see this crucifix, they see this crucifix, they see this crucifix, and there's nothing more terrifying than a crucifix if you're working for the demon, if you're working for the Prince of Darkness, if you're working for God's adversary, his arch nemesis. There's nothing more terrifying, baby, than the pitch perfect example of the sacrifice that God will make for you, all to give you life, give you life, give you life, give you life. When I remember that I'm not separate, 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 that's the lie, that's the deception that Satan tells me in order to sell me this idea that I'm bad. Might as well just be bad, just be bad, just be bad, just keep being bad, it doesn't matter, wreak havoc. And that's what women do. But women of God, they try to do the opposite of what every woman's ever been told, especially in Western demoralization. Every lie we've ever been sold. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'll never do what you tell me to, and that's not patriarchal. What patriarchal thing exists in America? Ha 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 ha. If y'all had actual patriarchy, you wouldn't have all this motherfucking malarkey everywhere, everywhere, everywhere that you see. Women. Right? Women. I don't think that they should ever call themselves feminists. What about them is ever so slightly feminine, feminine? What about them? Ripping out their offspring, ripping out their offspring, and being sexually irresponsible. And oh my god, and of course they always go for that. What about the rape victims? What about dude, I understand that. Like, you can make that, like, teeny tiny itsy bitsy exception, maybe, okay? But when you're talking about, like, having full-on clinics that have this thing, like, literally an abortion clinic, the whole fucking building is devoted to ripping out babies. Like, yeah, I would say that's pretty fucked up. You might as well just have a fucking conveyor belt and you can send it straight to Big Pharma, okay? So, yeah, get a little heated. Sorry, it is literally very hot in this car. Yeah, speaking of hot cars, you're gonna have like way more kids just like dying in hot cars, like heat exhaustion because of their fucking piece of shit moms, okay? That's another problem though, and like that needs to be addressed. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Women are fucking psychotic. So it ain't just Roe v. Wade that needs to be revoked. It needs to be all women's rights. All women's, they're too fucking psycho, dude. They are too psycho. I love that sound effect. Like, that's actually a really good sound effect. It's like a horror movie. Right, women. Yeah. David Lynch. You know, his theme was A Woman in Trouble. So true, isn't it? It's so true. Like, all women, they all borderline personality. Like, I could fucking solve them, though. I could seriously help them. They would just talk to somebody like me, but they won't because they just want to play the victim, you know? Gotta grow up, babe girl. You want to be like a man, you gotta, you know, stop being a baby.